Hey God, they don't bust it happen again. When Nigerian government don't see Nigerians finish. When Nigerian government to see when Nigerians finish, I don't talk about before, say, anything they do for this life, always avoid see finish. When Nigerian government, they see Nigerians finish. Now, when Nigerian government, they hold Nigerians responsible for their own failure. Now we want to pay for the sins of Nigerian government.
Is it the duty of NLC to raise funds for the government, to collect tax, to sell crude at the international market when the price of crude is going high? And the government that is a major exporter of a crude product is telling him there's no money. Other countries that are in the same scenario are eating fat.
Mr. President, do you think it's realistic to continue payment of subsidy?
Why do you keep on hammering on subsidy? What do you understand by subsidy? Has anybody explained to you the meaning of subsidy? What did they say is subsidy? Is there any country, even in the US, there's subsidy on wheat products? Is there any country that does not subsidize living of people, even if it's by providing public transportation? Well, those are issues we are looking at. If you're a major producer of crude and you refine abroad, you carry the crude abroad and refine and bring it, definitely there will be difference in the price, and that's what they are paying. If your fathers establish a refinery and that refinery dies in your hands and you are now refining abroad, you ask yourself some questions. You have refineries, Kaduna, Warri, Sapele, Port Harcourt. Why are they not functioning? That we have to go and refine abroad. The transportation money, the refining cost at international price or rate, and we bring it back here. And the same government pays the difference in cost of what it is here and what it's internationally. That's the subsidy they are telling you about.
But what happens if the government says they cannot do that?
You are still talking in the sense of in the state of dictatorship. What will happen if this said? It's not all about conversation. It's not democratic way. If you say this thing is happening this way and you are engaged in discussion, if what happens there is take it or leave it, which doesn't have any space in the current dispensation. It's all about the people. The people matter. If they say, this is the project you are bringing, you are removing subsidy, you have been spending money for this difference. Remember 2011, we were here, this compound, and we agree on some principles, repair our refineries, to start operation latest by December last year. They were not done. We agreed on issue of CNG. The CNG product is eco-friendly and is cheaper than the PMS that are selling now. And some people say they can convert within 3 months. If we have done all these things, what will you be calling subsidy? The Dangote refinery is there to be producing. If any of these refineries are producing, we won't have all this challenge we are having today. That's the language of labor. Now, will anybody increase their salary by 300% with what has happened now? This question is good. We'll come to the basics. As of today, transportation has gone beyond that. I don't know what they're paying you, but you cannot, it's not enough for your transportation. That's what we are saying. It's not because there is any dogma on subsidy. No, but we should converse in a free environment and atmosphere and arrive. If we agree for a meeting by 2 today, and in the morning, you come out with price modulation, how can you fix price in a deregulated market? If you are talking of deregulation in the classical sense of it, it has to be determined by market forces. What I buy, I sell. But by the time you now dictate the prices, this amount. Now what is happening? Is that deregulation?
But that was just NNPC's price. They didn't dictate to other independent marketers.
So which other are the marketers?
We haven't seen other prices yet.
Which are the marketers? Which are the sole importers of this product? Who are the other marketers? So my colleague will have a lot to tell you guys.
Nigerian government say they go sign metamorphosis, Dilala, and the mortality agreement, and they go take some colloquious oaths to make sure say they go to make life unbearable for Nigerians. Hey God, While I be like Portable. What a conspicuous and nonsense Instagrammer non-entity. What a lacadenious lacacity and a lacqua metusa and laquacity. Now, actually, you hear waiting this NLC president they talk. Now we get refineries all over Nigerians. Nigerian government could not maintain it. They could not sustain it. Now, they call the fly, they go abroad like Winzo. Go they refine our oil for abroad, they carry come back. They are not charging us. Instead of we to hold them responsible for the agrodetenious, for the patonious, and for the calamitonious they have caused us. They are now holding us responsible. They say liquidated and jagbajastic people where they parade themselves as leader. People that supposed to be a sample of a failure metamorphosis, meta-ideology. Then they bold to they tell us to our face. Then they hold us responsible for their own failure. See finish no good though. When Nigerian government, they too see Nigerians finish. They too see Nigerian finish. See finish na the highest thing where they happen to man for this life. Where we say it's not in a guda or in a gudalucious palliative atmosphere. It's not good. And I myself cannot concur to such mudu, to such metabolical pohaha, where this Nigerian government, they want they portray on the innocent citizens. You imagine this video, you go, no, say this man, know what they talk. He said, they even don't give Nigerian solution. Say, this is how to do this. No, Nigeria say no. Because they have a mission to make life unbearable, life unsweetable, uncomfortable, and unreliable for the common masses. Nigerians, make una open una eye. When you are looking up to these same people that is capable of causing different kind of glucose problem every day to solve your problem, you are dreaming. Because person, whether they pursue, they go where they want, by the person they complain saying use ethnic war. No be saying the person enter ripe, not be that they find. Earlier the better you know this. But Nigerian government, they are not here to find remedy to your predicament, but they are here to put some kind of liquor, petroleum, kerosene, and gas and diesel into a burning bush so that the burning can be a burning metamorphosis to eternity. Nigerians, make una listen and make una hear me very well. When Nigerian government are not in any way trying to make Nigeria a better place for you and I, but they are trying to make Nigeria a place that is uncomfortable for you and I, so that they can live comfortable between themselves. Take this or you leave it. This is the truth that nobody can ever tell you. But Nigerian government, they are behind the predicament, the suffering, and all the horrors where Nigeria has passed through for decades, for so many years. And Nigerians have the mental audacity to put an end to this. But if only Nigerians are ready to face reality, and that day shall come, and it's around the corner.